Alright guys, next is the pickups for the PlayStation and the PlayStation 2 for, again, October and November. We'll start out with the PlayStation 1. Don't really pick up sports games, but I had two at G2K that I really liked and have a lot of memories with. The first one is Triple Play, get a little bit closer, Triple Play Baseball 99. This is the first game I bought after I had been working on some weekends for a guy to do some heavy labor and some yard work and stuff. Paid me $60. This was the first game I bought. Was Triple Play Baseball 99. I love this game. I hate Hideo Nomo because of this game. If you ever played it, the ball was extremely hard to track because of his motion. At that time, it was like, holy crap! It looks like Hideo Nomo pitching. It's amazing. I couldn't stand him. I could beat any other pitcher on that game pretty bad, but Hideo Nomo was 1-0, 2-0, 2-1 because it was really hard to track the ball. Did a lot of fancy drafts on this. Raul Mondesi was always my first pick, and people were like, what? And then he'd still, 10 bases in a game because he was so fast. I don't know if I ever fully swung with Raul Mondesi, which, if you didn't know, was a LA Dodgers, I believe, center fielder. Just unbelievably fast, would bunt, get on base, steal base, be at third in in a couple minutes there, and be able to knock them home. So very cool game. I don't usually pick up sports games when it comes to retro games, but ever so often, and this was in good condition. There still is a little bit of a crack on it. Every time I've seen this, the case has been busted, the front's been, the latches here have been broke off, the manual wasn't there, it was just all scratched to pieces. Got this G2K for about, $3, so had to pick it up. Triple A Baseball 99. The next one is one I used to play with my dad. Never really owned it. We had the demo disc when we first got our PlayStation. It was about, and it was Hot Shots Golf, the first one. Very, very cool game. Really liked it. He loved it. We used to play the same 9 holes over and over and over until we kind of got tired of it there. So hopefully I can get him over and we'll play some golf and we'll record it and see how he is, and we'll have a good time with that. But Hot Shots Golf, got it for about $5 at G2K. Next up, I saved this. It's probably not going to work. It's one of those games that anytime I see it, as long as it's not as expensive, and probably won't, even if I saw it expensive, I'd probably pick it up. And that is Mega Man Legends for the PlayStation 1. Probably my second favorite game of all time behind Mario 3. Really, really like this game. It's in horrible condition. I got it for like $2. I told the guys, like, look, I'll give you $2 for it just to get it out of this place. And I got it. I'm going to get it refurbished. Like I said, Mega Man Legends 1, never got to play 2. So those are two games I'll probably pay full price for, or will have to pay full price for to get them. They're just awesome games. 2 I heard was even better than 1, and 1 was really good, and I really liked it. It was just a departure from the series, and a lot of people didn't like it because of that. I had one guy tell me he didn't like it because the helmet, he didn't have the helmet. Well, later on in the game, you can add the helmet. So, I almost completed this. I think there's 2 weapons that I didn't get a chance for Roll to kind of develop for me. So that's something I kind of got to shoot for. But really, really like the game. I had to save it from obscurity, man. Hopefully it works. If not, then I'll hang it on the wall or something as a shrine or something. Mega Man Legends for the PS1. Next up, I've got, actually my dad got this for me for my birthday. Got it for about $20 for G2K. Obviously, maybe a little bit more than what I would have paid for it, but since it was my birthday, I let my dad spurged me. Complete, I believe. I don't think it has the manual though, unfortunately. I don't know if it even came with a manual, but this is a Legend of Dragoon for the PlayStation 1. Black Label. Saw this as a kid. Never really got a chance to play because I was playing Final Fantasy 7 and the Mega Man Legends. I'm glad that I kind of finally found it. Like I said, it was only like $20. I picked it up. Dad picked it up for my birthday, so I was very, very excited to get it. Can't wait to kind of sit down and play some of these PlayStation RPGs I didn't get a chance to play when I was in high school and whatnot. So again, Dragoon, the Legends of Dragoon. Next up, this game I have for the Super Nintendo, the Chrono Trigger. I haven't played it yet for Super Nintendo, so this is, I don't know, I think there's a game in between this. It's kind of obscure. It's almost like a point-and-click game. But this one I was glad to pick up. Got it for about $15. Black Label copy of Chrono Cross for the PlayStation 1. Very, very excited to get this, kind of start playing this, so I have to get through Chrono Trigger first. I'm sitting in my game room. You don't see a lot of games behind me because I don't have shelves up yet. We just moved into this place. We're renting this place. I love the house. Finally got a little bit of a game room, so hopefully you'll start seeing some shelves and stuff behind me instead of just my computer and my nice headphones back there. So, but once everything's up, then I'll have my systems and stuff hooked up so I can start playing some of this, do some playthroughs and whatnot. So, but Chrono Cross for the PlayStation 1, can't wait to dig into that. Next up is some PlayStation 2 games. These two I picked up on some. I'm very excited to have these original in my in the original package and for the PlayStation 2. And that's Ico. You can see that without the blur. And also, obviously, I didn't clean that very well. And then also Shadow Colossus. Got these at G2K for about 18 bucks a piece. Traded in some stuff, or 18 bucks together. Traded in some stuff and got them. I really couldn't pass them up. I've never played them. Again, is one of those times when I was more playing Halo and stuff instead of these games that I probably should have been playing, even though I love Halo. So I'm very excited to have them in the Black Label boxes and also with the complete. So great games. I know they're classics. I can't wait to have some fun with them. So again, Shadow of the Colossus and Ico for the PlayStation 1 or 2. I'm sorry. Next up, I picked this up for about $2 at a flea market. This is Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. Again, like most of the stuff I got this, it is complete with the disc and the thing there. Plays a lot like a beat 'em up. One of the few shoot offs of Mortal Kombat that it was kind of cool. So I'm very stoked to get this and be able to play this. Got it for $2. It was a little busted. It's a little busted on the bottom there, but nothing that can't be handled with a new case or whatnot. So pretty stoked to get it. I think a guy had it for $5, and I was like, "Can we take 2 for it?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." So very cool to have that in my collection. That's Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. Next up is a game that's extremely hard. I remember playing with my cousin a whole bunch. This is Maximo Army of Zen for the PlayStation 1. Again, complete with the manual and the disc. Got this for $5 at a flea market where I got Last Ribbon. I think I got Last Ribbon for like $10 there. Very cool game. I remember it being very hard. So I actually had the disc. I picked up at GameStop for like $5. So I went ahead and just picked up a complete copy for $5. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with the disc yet, but we'll see what I can do with that. So again, Maximo Army is in for the PlayStation 2. Next up is a very strange game. This one is called Yanya Kabbalista. I saw this on RacketBoy.com, which is a retro gaming site that I like to go to kind of frequent. They have some great articles on retro gaming, and also they have their guides and stuff there. This game right here, again, a very kind of, I think it's more like a Jet Set Radio type game, but it's a skateboarding game. If you can see right there, there, let's see, where's that? Yeah, it's right there. If you can see, I don't know if you can see it, it's supposed to come with a skateboard that actually you put on the joysticks. Obviously, the flea market, you're not going to find that unless it's already in the box with it, and it was not. So with this one right here, I don't know how hard it is. I think it'd probably be harder with the stick or trying to sit there and do like that with it. So if it's a great skateboard game, that's awesome. I haven't got to play it yet. Like I said, I don't have all my systems hooked up yet. But again, kind of I guess a rare find. It's probably uncommon. I don't think I've ever seen this in stores. So again, it's Yanya Kabbalista City Skater. And I picked these up. 2 of them are PlayStation 1 games that are in PlayStation 2 boxes. That's why I did it with PlayStation 1s because I kind of forgot. But we'll go with those. I got both of these at a flea market at the same space. Got them for $5 for both. The first one, they're in horrible condition. I'm going to have to get them refurbished, but I couldn't pass them up because I know one of them was a pretty uncommon game. Pretty good on the rarity. This one's called Floating Runner Quest for the 7 Crystals. And that's again a PlayStation 1 game. It was by THQ. I have no clue what this game's about, to be quite honest. Again, it's in horrible condition, but I'm going to have to get it refurbished and hopefully it'll work. Got both these for $5 a piece, so I was pretty stoked to get them, but we'll see if they work. I have no clue what the game's about. Again, it looks like kind of like a Japanese RPG type game. So again, I'm kind of getting into those a little bit more, so I picked it up. So again, it's called Floating Runner Quest of the 7 Crystals for the PlayStation 1. The next one is more of the rare of the two. Again, in a little bit more in condition, not as bad, but I'm still going to have to get it refurbished. It's called, I hope I'm saying this right, Azure Dreams for the PlayStation 1. Pretty rare for just a disc, apparently. The disc is like $28 by itself, so I was pretty stoked to find it. And I knew I saw it on a rarity list, and heard, first of all, it was a good game, but saw it on a rarity list, and I was like, this will be, I might as well pick this up. Again, a lot of scratches on the back, nothing too deep. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal to get refurbished. This is the one I really want to work, so we'll see if it works there. And once I play it, we'll see. Might as well do a little mini review on it. Those were dreams for PlayStation 1. And finally, the big pickup, one of the big pickups for the week, and one of the reasons I really wanted to do this video, because I just had a really good string of luck. This game I saw at a flea market. Now, the flea market I go to, there's about 3 in the same spot. There's one that's more of a modern one that they've kind of built, steel buildings, stuff like that. Kind of like a, I don't know, a Trader's Village if you've ever been there. The next one is kind of in an old tobacco factory. A little bit older, more of a flea market-ish feel to it. The last one is a pure flea market. The first time I ever been there, the first time I ever got there, there was a guy on a microphone saying, "Hey, this is a real flea market, name your own price." I found a Game Boy Advance for $2 at work, perfect. Not a lot of scratches on the screen. Ended up getting like $20 for it in trade-in at G2K, so I was pretty stoked. One of the things I got, I go over Shadows of the Colossus with. So this is where I found this place. There is two booths. I think a husband and a wife runs. One of them is kind of more miscellaneous stuff. One of them is more electronics, coins, and stuff like that. Saw this about 2 months ago. Did not pick it up because I didn't think, because I couldn't get him down to $5 on it. I like to haggle. He had it for $8. Didn't know it was that rare. I knew it was a good game. Didn't know it was that rare. So I showed up probably about 2 weekends ago and decided, you know what, I'll go check. If it's still there, it's awesome. I'll get it for $8. If it's not, then I won't get it. Saw this game going for $30 at G2K, which that kind of prompted me back. I gotta go check. Fatal Frame for the PlayStation 2. Again, complete with the manual and the disc there. The case is in pretty good shape. No cracks or anything. There's a little bit of like a crease on the back panel there, but other than that, I heard it's one of the scariest games to be released when it comes to survival horror. Me and my buddy's probably going to play through this because we've never played it before. But definitely stoked to find it. It's pretty rare for a PlayStation 2 game because of its popularity. And once everybody kind of figured out it was a good game, it got picked up pretty quick apparently. So $8. $8. This probably go, it went for $30 at G2K, so it may go for even more online. But again, I just heard it was a good game. All in the rare games. I don't resell unless I can just get doubles or something. I don't think I've ever done that. So just a good pickup for a collection. Pretty stoked to find this at that price. So awesome to have this in my collection. And hopefully I'll do a playthrough video once I get a better computer. But again, Fatal Frame for the PlayStation 2. That's it for my Sony PlayStation pickups. PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. I think next up, I don't know what's next up, but something's going to be next up. I think my Sega Genesis games will be next up that I picked up. So, and that'll do it for the Sony PlayStation pickups for October and November.